Good evening everyone, happy Sunday. I'm Clark and this is Puka GT. So here we are, Sunday evening, our final day in Daily Race C at Yas Marina. Hasn't been the busiest week for us because obviously it being a longer race and only getting the chance to play while streaming. I've only had like what, maybe about 10 races this week. So it feels like less has been happening than usual, but it's still been the same amount of time streaming, same amount of time practicing. So it just feels like it's flown by and I've really barely even gotten a feel for this course yet. Now, we went into the week just having climbed up to B rank. We had some decent results on Wednesday, some horrible results on Friday, and now we're in a position that we're still in B rank, but I would say we are even one 9th place finish away from getting demoted down to C again. Like, I'm looking at that driver rank bar, it's hard to know exactly what we're gaining and losing, but there is nothing in it. So, zero margin for error tonight. I'm hoping I can start with the top 5 finish, fingers crossed, and then just hopefully maintain the rank from there. But you know, if it's not to be, it's not to be. I've pretty much decided for next week, which looks like it's going to be Red Bull Ring in Daily Race B, I'm going to hop back in there. So whether B or C rank for that, happy enough, just hoping to get quite a few more races in. So today should also be a special enough stream too, given the fact that we are at 99 subscribers now. So unless the fates are against me, I'm hoping we can hit our 100 subscriber milestone tonight, which will make this stream very, very special. I'll swap over to my main camera here and we'll just go over our leaderboards quickly before diving into a couple of quali laps and joining our first race at 8:30. So as you can see, Peterson there is still rocking the top of the charts there. The flying Norwegian, he is gotten down to the low 153s, which is just insane. He's within a second of the world record time there, I believe. And then we have number 9 car up in second, joins the chat regularly as AWA SFC. Wolfie trailing a little further behind in third, but as you can see, there's what's that, 8 tenths between first and second. Peterson is relatively new to the game and is cruising his way towards A+. Wolfie having a good week as always in third, and then Oldham Gamehead, who re-emerged after not being around since Christmas, has set a crazy good time in a Ferrari 296 of all cars. I think he is the only, yeah, like, I have to go all the way down to 16th on my leaderboard there before someone's not in the Porsche. So well done to you, dude, going against the tide, you contrarian. Baboon's behind, Hugo in 6th, Gowski, who we saw again last week, Ivings Jr. And Luke, you have one up on me. I think this might be your week, buddy. This might be the week that you get the faster time trial than me. I think I've had you for the last 3, but you're in a good position here because I'm only really realistically going to have about 15 minutes to try and best you now tonight. And I'm not feeling too hopeful on that front, so we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I can tell from looking at GTSH.com that I'm only really in the top 20% of times this week, which is very low for me. I'd normally be something between 5 and 10% top times. But yet, at the same stage, relatively competitive. I was even on Wednesday getting pole positions with this time in B rank, which is quite surprising to me. Given normally I'd have to be in the top 5% to even be in pole and C. So I'm hoping I won't be too far down the grid tonight and that too many people haven't improved too much more since I was last on Friday, but we'll have to see how we get on. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to dive into some quali laps here. Cross my fingers that we hit 100 subscribers tonight and hope that I get some good races in. And you know what? I'm going to start with the Ghost as well, just to see how the global ranking. Oh, we have a new global champ as well. Wow, those times are just getting less and less. Didn't realize we were down into the mid 151s. Okay. Let's see how we can get on with this. Do the usual 1 or 2 slower laps to start, just finding the line again, getting a feel for the car. Actually, let me just Double check my audio levels quickly as well. Make sure that nothing is drowning me out here. Okay. That's all looking good so far. Okay. Just give myself some more TV volume so I can hear my engine better. And I'm on mediums again. Okay. I have it defaulted to mediums because that's typically the tire I'd be starting on for the race. Just need to make a conscious effort to swap it over before each quali session. Can I catch up to Luke? That sent me wide. Was also out. That's definitely out. Yeah. Too wide there again. Hey Luke, how you doing, man? I saw you beating my quali time. Congrats. I'm unlikely to catch it tonight now. I've really realistically only got, what is it? 18 minutes to try and best your time, so we'll see how I get on. How are you getting on anyway, dude? Have you had a good weekend? There. Drop over to the lobby to wait. Let's see. Yeah. You improved. I did get you last week. So, yeah, I think this one might be yours, dude. Unless I can pull a rabbit out of the hat here in the next 15 minutes, we'll have to see. But I haven't even gotten close to my record time in a while, so I would say you are home free. Busy weekend. How about me? Yeah, quite busy actually. My wife is heading over to Finland with our daughter on Thursday, leaving me here with my son for a week. So she was doing her last bits of packing and prep for that, and we're just trying to get a few bits done beforehand. But yeah, all good otherwise. Unfortunately, the horrible weather continues here in Dublin. It's very hard to actually find things to do with the kids during the weekend. Like, there's only so many soft play areas you can take them to before you start to lose your mind. Before they start to lose theirs too. Yeah. I think it's been bad all over Europe. I think I heard somewhere it's the second wettest January we have on record in Ireland at the moment. We've had some serious flooding in Dublin as well. One more sub, I know. If you don't get it tonight now, I'll be raging. So close, come on, do something. Hit the button. Don't make me pull the barbershop quartet out again. I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it. Are you racing tonight, Luke? That was a penalty. Not racing tonight? No, yeah, no, I hear you. Had a little nap on the couch myself here about 2 hours ago, so feeling a little more refreshed than I was, but I do find some of these evening streams, like there's a reason I'm downing a can of Monster when I'm starting each one. Tend to wake up into it though. No. Got my lap done. I think they're a little more lenient with track penalties in that curve, but we'll see. Felt like a decent lap that, but only a 156. There's nowhere where I felt that I very obviously lost time. Maybe this first corner, but only by about 2/10, I would have thought, compared to my best. Let's get them out of the way now, so. Hey, Miller Armstrong. Good to see you again. Alright, catch you soon, Luke. Decent. Oh, is that a penalty, I wonder? Yeah. That's how I used to take that curb. It just doesn't work with the championship track limits. The wall. Let's get a retry going. Oh, nice. Oh, Luke, you missed it, buddy. I reckon I think I got the time in 2 places there. I got it at the chicane and I got it in just those last 3 or 4 corners. But yeah, great start to the evening. Where does that put me? Knocked you out of the top 10 as well, Luke. Our competition runs fierce. Jeez, I might just log off now, finish on a high. 154 and 990. That's a huge improvement. That's over 3/10. I was sitting at 153 something. That's about 0.350 roughly. Nice. I had a small feeling on my first few laps. It's like something has kind of clicked for me with the course. I'm just feeling a bit more comfortable on it now. Did I get a penalty there? Ah, I did. I'm trying to follow him, because I know he's going very close there. This one a bit too far wide there. Okay, let's try it again. I'd have time for one more lap here. Let's see how we do. Not like that. Just a bit too deep. I think that's the line anyway, but I'd settle the car a bit too much going over that. even see where I picked that up. That one will do it. Okay, here we go. First race of the evening. Now, where are we qualifying? Yeah, I'll start in mediums. We have Andre Vior. He was in a few of our races during the week. Who else do we have? Tom the BFG. I remember him from the Tokyo races back down in C rank. And Ulrich. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have some. I'd say even if I come in 9th in this race, I'll probably drop down to C. I have zero bits of white left in my B rank, so I think this is probably my last chance here. But a good start to the evening. I managed to improve my quali time by about 3.5 tenths there. And I beat Luke, yay, again. He had passed me out since Friday, but I'm back up in 7th, I think, on our leaderboard. Paul Curtis, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. AWASFC, what should I call you, that or number 9 car, or do you have a first name you prefer to go by? Straight. Sorry, Paul Curtis, I see your big message come in there, but I probably won't have a chance to catch up on it until I reach the pit stop. No. Could have been race ending there, we got lucky. Careful of Paul there, get around him. Ooh. Forgot about the extra weight in the car there. Took that like I was qualifying on softs. Managed to save it though, luckily. Paul Rick has dropped down to 6th, whatever happened to him there. Got Anto quite close behind us, and pack ahead are pulling ahead a bit. Managed to take a tenth or two back there, but they're generally quite far ahead of us. Losing a lot of time with that chicane still. Take the inside, might even try an undercut. Oh, we got the move done. Oh, and we've gone wide. Never mind. That merge saved us, but we probably have a penalty for that. Yep. So yeah, 157 mid-race on mediums. That's not terrible pace. I'm happy enough with that. At least for this stage of the evening. Just need to try and avoid making any more mistakes like that. From what I can tell on the map, the pack is still fairly tight. Yeah, I'm definitely lacking pace compared to the other top 5. He's got a penalty as well. That's good news for us. A bit of breathing room until 7th. Should be able to keep the position here. I kept that in. It's close. Looks like we're okay. Nope, penalty ahead again. Fairly far ahead at this point though. least we're holding our own against 7th place here, so that's promising for now. Pick this up. So I'm not enjoying these mediums. Oh, it started on softs. Oh dear, that is not good news. I'm definitely not coming in then. I forgot to swap back to them before the start of the race. I'm just used to it defaulting to medium. Oh dear, this is how I'm handling softs. I'm not looking forward to the mediums at all. I hadn't noticed at all. I noticed there was a lot more red appearing on my tyres there than I'd expect to see on mediums at this point in the race. Ooh, that's a blunder. Coming towards the end of lap 7 on these. Oh no! Probably should have gone in. Not having a good time on these at all anymore. Where's the penalties? Did I not get a penalty for any of that? Not that I'm complaining. I thought I went out of bounds twice there. I've no idea what my net position here is, but I'd say I would be doing well to come out of this in the top 8. Some tire play there from Jim behind us, but it happens. We had a penalty. This is the most I've ever worn in softs on this course, and I'm feeling it. Probably has no idea I've yet to pit. Okay, mediums, don't refuel, barbershop.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Hey Peterson, sorry I just joined there. Noted Charlie, will do. That's much easier than having to call out 8 letters every time. Okay, 7th, nice. I saw your note there, something to do with cutting a chicane there, Paul. I'm not actually sure which one you mean. I'll have a proper look at it after the race. For anyone who's just tuned into this race, if you're wondering about my tyre strategy, there wasn't one. I made a mistake. I started on softs and only realised 4 laps in I was on them. Hence why I'm closing this race on mediums. Oh, and Tom the BFG ahead of us is pit. Interesting. Okay, we've met 6th. Sorry, did not realise that. There must have been an incident at some point because we were trailing in 7th before people started pitting. Like, I was half expecting to come out of the pits in 8th or 9th there, so 7th was a pleasant surprise, but 6th I'm very happy with. Now, it'll be a miracle if we can keep it, because I'm assuming Bleak 18 behind us is on softs, and they're catching us quite quickly, so it wouldn't surprise me if they're past us before the end of this lap, given the current gap. If we can keep a top 8 out of this, I'll be happy. Keep it in. Might have got a penalty there too. I think we're okay. We're right in the edge. It's all falling apart for me now, lads. We do have a 4-second gap behind us, so that's manageable. I'd normally have started turning earlier there, but I couldn't because he was not continuing on. Going wide there. Not sure what happened with CS87 behind us there, but I think they might have been having issues too, or they would have caught us at that point. Tom, the BFG coming in hot. Self and CS87 are battling. Hopefully that works to our advantage, but we'll have to see. There's only a second gap there now. Okay, we built up that gap to 9th a little bit there, luckily. Just need to be extra careful to not get a penalty here. Most dangerous curb in the game for me, this one, for conceding a penalty. It's very easy to drift all 4 tires onto it. Tom and dive bomb range here. Held that one by the skin of our teeth. Oof. So we needed a top 8 finish there, minimum, to stay in B. So we got that done. So luckily, but geez, even if we had only another half a lap there to go, Tom would have caught us. Solid enough race though. Not too many errors. Need to tighten up my lines a bit, but yeah, happy enough with that. Wish I hadn't started on softs. Yeah, I hear you, Charlie. I'm the same. Give me a Group 3 Red Bull ring all the way. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, it was a good one. Did I ram Tom at the end there? Might have been a bit defensive. You can take a look at that. I know I felt a bit of contact. I might have cut in front of him slightly. It wasn't intentional anyway. Always find when reviewing this stuff, it's always best to do it from the other driver's perspective. Go to chase cam. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. Definitely looked like a random though. Anyway, Tom, if you're watching this, sorry about that, dude. That was me monster. I need to rush back and wait for the next one. So I see we have a few people watching. If you haven't hit that sub button yet, please, for the love of somebody, do. We're on 99 subs. I'd love if this was our 100 subscriber stream. Just there, like a watched pot right now that's never boiling. Okay, just need to pop open the window. The hoodie's off now. It's getting toasty. Yeah, me too. Oof, this doesn't bode well for us. Where are we starting? Okay, now we're on the mediums. Who do we have? We have Jim again. CS87 again. Geez, we're qualifying quite far down the pecking order here. Yeah, unfortunately, Peterson, I don't know if you have much experience of Red Bull Ring and Gran Turismo, but it's known as penalty ring. You're very, very penalty prone in daily races there, like even worse than here. So I don't think that's going to improve next week, unfortunately, if you're in daily race B. Paul Curtis, yeah, people initiating contact to skip the chicane. I saw that on one of Sammy Snake's videos, alright. Thanks Vito. Yeah, you too, buddy. Thanks for joining the chat, dude. Always nice to see fresh faces from the race chat joining in. God, starting right in the corner. I glanced away for a split second as I hit the throttle. Next thing I knew, I was off the course. PSGL, I thought that was Formula 1 only. I didn't realize that was in Gran Turismo 7. Quite the pack here. Really not sure what to do here. Okay. Thought that wasn't us. It's just messy. I've no real way to know how to navigate that, to be honest. He got a 3-second penalty for ramming your man out anyway. Did I get the penalty there? It was right in the line again. I did. Drat. Okay, need to make sure I don't slip too far behind these lads now. Unfortunately, unless I really turn this race around somehow, this is most likely me dropping down to C again now. Someone left the room, did they? But I think I got a penalty going over the curb there. Seems to be okay. super wide there. CS got the penalty, we didn't. That's good news. Oh, hey Paul. Thanks for joining the chat, man. You had a bad one, did you? Sorry to hear. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I regularly have bad races on YouTube, given the nature of the stream. Catch CS here. Oh, dude. I noticed last time he brakes very hard there. Ooh, position for free, this is good. I didn't even see what I got that for. That's a shame. I normally catch it. Like I understand where the penalty was. I didn't actually see where my tires went over there, or sure which turn it happened on. Is it going to allow CS87 to pull ahead of us a bit? Potentially OMS to catch up on us, which is not good news. He goes wide there. Gave us half a second back, which is exactly what we need right now. Okay, I need to be careful here. This is where I got the penalty last time. Was it here? It must have been there. Gonna come into pit here. See if we can get a bit of an undercut done.
Please like and subscribe.
Pit stop music.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Come on, we're one subscriber away from 100. Put me out of my misery. Okay, to a lot of clean air here. That's good. Okay, so we built up the gap on OMS quite a bit there, so it's worked out for us for the moment. We're only 3/10 behind us now, it's now closer to a second. A little too close for comfort there. Oh no! No, no, no! Just got a snap of oversteer there. It's such a throttly management kind of series of corners, and I was just a little too greedy on it. Having such a good race otherwise. Ah, it's such a shame. Well, historically, the more spin outs I've had in the stream, the more subscribers I've gotten, so could be a blessing in disguise. We shall see. I'm here on YouTube not to show you skill or talent, but to make you feel better about your own racing. No, we're not last, at least. Not sure what's going on with OMS, but we're catching them quickly. Closed that 7-second gap down to being just over 3 now. Coming out there. Very deep, very, very deep. Cost me almost a second, that did. Stay in. Not the lap to be making mistakes. See, we've got a new race leader in Ross up there in first. A lot of people not pitting, I've noticed. You know, it's funny, compared to what this was, where this was Daily Race B in Yas Marina with Group 4, I honestly find it to be some of the most boring racing I've ever done. I had our friend from the chat, Vito, do. Oh, good man, 7th. But yeah, it just feels like the majority of the races, whether you're up the top or at the bottom, 2-second gap behind, 2-second gap ahead, and you just stay there for the last 5-6 laps of the race without much action. It's not very engaging, so apologies to anybody watching as well. I know it probably doesn't make for the best race watching either. You too, Vito. Thanks for the race. But yeah, messy start to that one. A lot of people kind of... I made a small mistake just on that, like, starting on the corner. I just had 3 people right on top of me immediately. Let's see, where am I at after that? Am I back down in C yet? I am. So I'm now back in C. Let me just get rid of my sub counter so you can see where we are. So, yeah. To be expected, I would have needed nothing but top 5 finishes tonight to have remained in driver rank B. So, a shame I couldn't hold it until the end of the week, but it hasn't been the best week, so not too surprised with the result. How's everyone else getting on? Anybody else racing? Yeah, long races too, these ones. Like, by the time you navigate through the menu, you've really only got like about 3 minutes of downtime in between. Hey, Peter. Welcome back, dude. So you've got a very good quality time at the moment. I think you're 6th on my leaderboard at the moment. Thanks for joining in again, man. Good to see you. Are you racing tonight? Yes, I posted them in the Discord earlier, Paul, if you want to check there. I know Daily Race B is going to be Red Bull Ring, and it's highly suspected it's going to be Group 3. I can't remember what Group C was. It's one of the Japanese courses. It's not Suzuka, it's not Fuji. What's the name of the other one? Sorry, just can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Okay. Have a good race. Do I start in softs or mediums? Stick with mediums. You had your races already. Oh, Paul, there you are. No, it's not Tokyo. Give me one quick sec here. Tsukuba. Tsukuba, however you pronounce it, sorry. Tsukuba. And I think it's going to be a set car type because BOP is disabled and wide rear wing only, wide fender only. So that tells me it's probably going to be a limited car type, maybe only about 2-3 models available, similar to what they had 2 weeks ago in Daily Race C. But unfortunately that's all the info I have for the moment. Hey, Weber Francis, don't believe I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome, buddy. Watch out for Firsty, Little Dirty. Okay, we'll see. Am I the only one who read Apex Hitter's name as something completely different when I first saw it? I was like, ooh, that's risky. Oh no, Paul, was that you? I saw somebody spin in my rear view and then I saw Paul's name drop down the board. Oh, at least we're finally racing around cars again. This is exciting. Ooh, did you see that? He served the penalty and then unghosted right as Barrett was right behind him and rear-ended him. Now he's gone wide. Gloves are off, lads. Some clean racing barrel there behind us. Nice one, dude. Oh, he's dropped back. Looks like the chap right behind us is a YouTuber as well, Rough Wizard. Let's check him out after this. Say hello. Oh, skirmish up ahead. Just about defended that there. Start on the softs when I'm that high up. Yeah, I normally do. I'd normally go for softs if I'm top 3 positions. I'm not sure, just wasn't feeling it there for some reason. Having a good battle with Rough Wizard here behind us, keeping me honest and on my toes. Ooh, he's got way more exit speed than us there. Take the racing line here. There, we nearly lost it there. That was lucky. That's a penalty. That's definitely a penalty. Where'd Rough Wizard go? He must have spun out. Just look back on the Regan. I was expecting him to fly past me there, so I was a bit slow out of the corner too. It's that same curb. I get caught in it at least once a race. Particularly when I'm pushing. In that case I was, because I was trying to keep Rough Wizard at bay, only for them to spin out and leave me with the penalty. Oh, please don't tell me that was another one. It might have been, you know. Got Barrow right in our tail anyway. Quick reminder again to everyone, if you're new here, I would really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. As you can see, we're only one subscriber away from our goal of 100, so it would mean the world to me if we could hit that milestone tonight. Okay, I'm gonna stay at one more lap on these, I think. And we'll see what we can do on the softs. First time we've seen an M6 on this course. Manzino. Not sure if Barrow had a little moment there, if that was just a bit of lag. Manzino with the pace on us. It has happened to me before that someone's ghosted, and even while they've ghosted, I've made contact with them. So I'm always extra careful to get out of the way now. Tight racing there. Ooh, easy, Tiger. A little bit of contact. Burger 67. Quite the name. Take it away, boys.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
So I'm doing the inverse of your strategy, Peter. Okay, coming out behind our friend Paul. Ooh, phone charger caught us just on the exit there. And the other YouTuber, Rough Wizard, just up ahead of us. I think we went around Paul there as well. Whether Rough Wizard is pit yet or not, I don't know, but I don't think so, because they had fallen quite far behind us at one point. After, I think they had an incident while chasing us. Better tires with traffic, yeah, true. Was that a penalty? Might have been. I think I might have had my right tyre on the curb there. Alright, let's see where we come out. A few people gone into pit ahead of us. It's a bit too sharp on that there. I hope I didn't get a corner cutting. I did. Oh, I'm very careless this race. I think that's my second penalty, maybe even my third. Okay, Earth Wizard's in. One. This will probably knock me out of the points even. Oh, the burger's only come in now. Interesting. Where's that going to put him? Behind us. And there's a yellow flag. Might get a top 5 out of this yet. Just take one penalty for us to be right in their tail again. There's the penalty. Just need to close the gap a little more. Oh, it's a 1 second. Be right level with them. I knew it was a risk. Because I'm behind him, he can't see I have a penalty, so he's racing for his life up ahead. You can never see from your rear view mirror if the car behind you has a penalty or not, which is a weird thing. Nice move. Does that turn it? They'll have us when we have the penalty either way. We got Rough Wizard less than half a second behind us. Very nearly an incident there. Going wide there again all of a sudden. Valenzino right behind us. Those two are fighting, so I'm being a little extra cautious here. If Wizard got ahead there for a moment. Good battle. Oh no! Wizard pushed that a little bit too hard at the end. He almost had it as well. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, Weaver Francis, that was to Peter's point. I think I started that one in third, if I remember right. But yeah, you're well off, like just trying to build up a bit of a gap at the start when you do. Okay, much more interesting race at least. Down in C rank. Is Tomic on? He is. Send lobby of people as well. I'll make a note of that. I'll check out Rough Wizards YouTube. We're still at 99 subscribers. Oh, this is killing me. These are all sub teases. Yeah, I saw that, Paul. I saw it in my rear view. I didn't quite see what happened to you. I was hoping I didn't cause it to you because I know I kind of cut in front of you. Like I still was on the line, but I was wondering if you hitting the brakes suddenly because I appeared out of nowhere caused an incident. Hope it didn't. How's our leaderboard looking? Ooh, someone's gone up ahead of me. I was in 7th at one point. I think that's you, Gowski. I think, or Peter, I think you went up ahead of me there, did you? I think I was in 7th earlier. Maybe I was only 8th. No worries, dude. Hey, we're at 100! Woohoo! Thanks so much. I wish I could have seen the name of who it was. Let yourself know in the chat. I will buy you a beer. Oh, that's such a big milestone for the channel. Thanks everyone. Thank you so much. But yeah, it had been sitting at 99 since I started the stream, whatever it was, almost 2 hours ago now, so really dragged out that last sub for a while there. Yeah, huge day for the channel, so thank you so much to all of you who subscribed. Really means the world. Weaver Francis, I've seen you in the chat a couple times tonight. I'm not sure if I've seen you in the chat before, so thanks for joining us, buddy. Look at that car. A little yellow Puka mobile all the way to the right on our goal marker. That's something special. Wish I got confetti cannons or something to mark the occasion. Ah, good stuff. Yeah, thanks for joining in on the chat. It's appreciated. It's always makes the streams more enjoyable. Are you racing tonight yourself, Weber Francis? Okay, I'm only in 4th year, so you know what? I think I'll stick to mediums. You think softs? Ah, it's too late now anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot the Super Bowl is on tonight. It's not starting for a while though, is it? It's probably starting around now actually, yeah. 101, nice! It's all flooding in now. Thanks again. You know, I have done NFL Fantasy League with my friends for about 14 years now, and I'd never watch a game. Sometimes watch Red Zone, but no, just following motorsport takes up enough of my time as it is. Barrow from our previous race right behind us. Good racer. Disney can keep their 101 Dalmatians. I got 101 subscribers. Whoop, whoop. Okay, dad jokes out of the way. I'm sorry about that. Just excited. Battling hard behind us here. Ooh, Barrow went very wide there behind us. Saw him disappear into the green in my rear view mirror there. Well, Halls went quite wide there too, but I think he kept it in, but it's allowed us to catch up on him a bit. Ooh, Alfie up ahead has a penalty. Okay, still all to play for. Somehow Barrow is only still a second behind us, but I'm guessing they are going to have a penalty to serve. So I don't think he can leave the course like that and come back in without one, but I could be wrong. Either way, Misha have caught up on us and Barrow's down to 7th, whatever's going on. I think there was some action at the chicane there. A lot deeper there than I was expecting. Ooh. Everyone and their mother going all over the place here. Parked that in the apex there. Ooh, that was spicy. Let's try a fairly aggressive defensive line there. We're up to 3rd. For how long? Der Herven Noob seems to have a good bit more pace than us, so we'll let them go if they get the chance. Give them space. Oh, come on now. That's bad play, that is. Such a typical part of the track for that to happen as well. Effectively use the car ahead as a crash mat. I'll show it on the replay after to show you what I mean. Going wide again. Okay, park on the apex here. Oh, we got the undercut done. That was cute. Nicely done. Sorry, not the undercut, the switchback. I always confuse the names of those two maneuvers. incident there, I think. Okay, we'll come into pit after this lap. I could just tell I was going to go into the back of him if I didn't swerve left there. I thought I broke him enough time, but I think there might have been a bit more aggro on the brakes than I was.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
You hear that? That's the sound of tires being changed. Got quite a bit of clean air ahead of this guy, so if we can pass him when he serves this penalty, it will go well for us. Should get around him handy enough here. We can build up a tiny bit of a gap. There's the French slide again. Let's get behind him and give him a bump if we can. Oh, he's pulling right. Good for him. so close to him there, couldn't actually see where the line was. At the braking point, I mean. I'm sorry, dude. It was my fault. There's quite a bit of traffic now. Assume all these lads have pit. A lot of cars heading into the chicane here. Is that French 40? I saw a penalty up ahead as well. Oh, one for me too, or not. Oh my god. Steve, I'm sorry. Don't know what's going on with me this race. It's been so clean for so long and two really bad errors there, wrecking other people's races. Okay, I need to go to bed. 3-second penalty up ahead.
What's that? Oh, one place back for free at least.
Ooh, worst race of the week, that one, unfortunately. Need to send an apology to C23 right away. Glad to see they ended a little further up. Are you still there? That's C23. Where is it? I'm sorry. there we go. Like, let's take a quick look at that. Okay, play saved. That was up there as one of the worst mid-race mistakes I've made. Like, I don't mind when it only affects me. I feel bad about it when I wreck somebody else's race. And just ultimately, I'm tired. I'm just making mistakes. It wasn't me being desperate trying to gain a place back. It was me half falling asleep at the wheel, not paying attention to what I was doing. So yeah, this I really dislike though. Let's take a look at this here. Let's take a look at this braking ramp up here. Oh, he got rear-ended himself. That's why you always check the replay. It's just a case of slipstream and braking too late. Yeah, he was just too much on the curb. Didn't slow down as much as he thought he would. Just a racing incident. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Let's go back here. Close it up already. So let's steal out of us here. So yeah, I was going into this corner here. Again, Steve, sorry about that. Both way too late as well on the inside. It's just ridiculous. All you can do is wait for them at that point. Anyway, I am going to have to call it quits there, everyone. But thanks so much. This was a particularly special stream, of course, hitting finally our 100 subscriber milestone. So if you haven't done so yet, link to the Discord down below. Please join. I'll be posting details in there during the week about future of the stream, things that I'm going to be working on next. And also what I might be up to for the 100 subscriber special that's actually going to involve members of the Discord if they're so interested. So yeah, if that is something that potentially piques your interest, again, link down to the Discord in the description down below. Charlie, man, how are you? No, I'm falling asleep at the wheel here, so I'm calling it quits early tonight. I had an incident there where I nearly ruined somebody else's race, so to not ruin anybody else's evening, I'm just going to take the L with the racing, take the W with the subscriber numbers, and come back stronger next week. I will be slightly working on a different timetable with the streams next week. I will post details on that in the Discord tomorrow. I will also create a post on YouTube showing my timetable for the week, but I will let you know early next week when I'll be on next. I'm thinking I might do a couple of afternoon streams along with some evening streams as well, so that should be interesting. But anyway, thanks again so much everyone for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm Clark, this is Puka GT. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you next time.